Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Kelly with the Aerosol team here at Keller Williams Realty in Clarksville, Tennessee. And I'm delighted to be back with you today, and we're having a great day here at the Aerosol team. The Clarksville Montgomery County market is still very competitive and very active. Homes that are classified or as resales are receiving 99% of their asking price. Almost all offers are competitive, and we're finding ourselves in multiple offer situations, and many offers exceed the purchase and sale price. So today we're going to dedicate a few minutes to those of you who are first-time home buyers and some things that you should be mindful of and that you ought to consider if you enter the home buying process. So stay with me. I'll be right back. If you're working with one of the extraordinary buyer partners that we have here on the Aerosol team, and they started to talk you through the home buying process, the first thing that you should be mindful of and that you should give due consideration to before you start the process, and certainly during the process, is credit score. So you should have an idea of what your credit score is. After your initial consultation with one of those great buyer partners, one of my great buyer partners here on the Aerosol team, they're going to refer you to a lender if you are not a cash buyer. And the first thing that lender is going to do is to confirm your credit score. So you should be doing those things right now if you're considering entering the market that will get your credit score in the necessary range for you to compete. And most importantly, avoid large purchases if you are planning to enter the buying market. Don't go out yet and buy that new car or that new bike or the great looking furniture that you envision yourself as you move into your new house, because your lender is going to do a final credit check right before they issue the clear to close to your title company or those people who are going to close your loan. So keep that spending desire in check. The next thing we'll talk about with respect to that and things that you ought to consider is home insurance, homeowners insurance. Now typically homeowners insurance is going to be included in your mortgage payment, and it's an absolute necessity in order for you to purchase your new home. And as you are looking at homes, the first thing that you ought to consider as you walk into and to view a home is it insurable? That's the first question that you ought to ask yourself, because that's what the insurance companies are going to do as they are deciding how much insurance they're going to issue and if they're going to issue it to you at all. So some homes may have had some mold damage or some water damage or anything like that that would have had a previous claim filed against the home. So that could put into question and complicate the matter for you a little bit as you are looking at home insurance. But make sure that you shop around. There are lots of products out on the market. Some are less expensive than others, and you make sure that you pick the product that enhances your mortgage payment, because typically insurance payments are included in your mortgage payment. So you don't want to buy a product that's going to increase the amount of money that you have to pay each month towards your home. The next thing I think you should be concerned about is appraisals. Now remember, appraisals are used to determine, is an opinion of value, is what an appraisal is. So you know then that an appraisal will allow you to then know that you are getting the best value for the money that you are spending. What happens then if you get a low appraisal? You may have to pay the difference if you have the funds to do so. You can renegotiate with the seller. Sometimes that gets to be a little sticky because the seller has in their mind what the value of their home is, and sometimes they are reluctant to reduce the asking price that they have on their home. You can back out of the transaction. I hope that doesn't happen, because those of you who are entering the market for the first time, there is a certain level of excitement as well as anxiety about buying your new home. So let's hope that that doesn't become the option that we have to take. And remember, the lenders are not going to loan you more money than the house will appraise for. The next thing I want to just talk with you a little bit about has to do with walkthroughs. Now, we know, and you will find out during the home buying process that when you are preparing to make an offer to purchase, you're going to walk through the home. There are rare instances when that doesn't happen, but for the most part, you should walk through the home that you intend to submit an offer to purchase. And make notes of the items that you want the seller to address or repair. Within the process, there are home inspections that you will select items to ask the seller to address or not. Sometimes you just want to use the home inspection to know how much, what things do I have to be concerned about if I make this purchase and I'm the winner of the bid to buy. And then very close to the end of the process, right? Typically 3 to 5 days before you close your loan, there'll be a final walkthrough, and that is your opportunity to ensure that those things that you asked for in the offer to purchase have been addressed to your satisfaction. All of the repairs have been completed to your satisfaction. And then the final thing is, what happens if the repairs are not done as I walk to the closing table, as I get to the closing table and prepare to get into my new home? Well, you have the option, and you should and can ask that funds be put in escrow until those repairs are completed to your satisfaction, at which time the funds will be released to the vendor that is chosen or was chosen, or the vendor of your choice. My final recommendation to you is to be a proactive buyer. Read the contract, read the loan documents, ensure that there are no errors, so that your process and your closing process will be without incident. You can get through the process, and move on into your wonderful new home that you've purchased. So I hope I've given you some things today that will be helpful as you make your move into the real estate market, buying your first home. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call the Aerosol team at 931-245-7435, or visit us on our website at www.aerosalts.com. Thank you, and have a great day.